Hey, you're all going to get a message that is being recorded, and I want to welcome you to the first Lunch and Learn of October. We're so excited to have everybody on here. New faces, seasoned faces. This thing is amazing. If you do not love social media, just know you can always find the recording. And it's literally YouTube. It's just my name right here, Jennifer Inlow. You'll see the past ones, all of that. There is a Lunch and Learns Facebook group, and it's a picture of Mary Kay in a red dress from like back in the day cafe, right? It's retro. So if you want to look, and sometimes when the speaker has like, I don't know if they have a script or whatever they're adding or a graphic or whatever, I will put the recording up there within, usually tomorrow afternoon, you'll see it up there. Sometimes it's on YouTube a little quicker, but you're welcome to. And then usually the speaker will put whatever, if they have material for us, they put it in there. If it's past ones and it's not on the Facebook page, girlfriends, I would love to say I have it somewhere. I'm sure it's somewhere. Don't ask me to find it. I don't know. Relist. I don't know. Reach out to that person. I don't know. I can sometimes find them, but this thing has gotten so big. Sometimes I'll have 200 messages in a week from women. And so it's not that you're not important to me. I will get to you. I love you all. That's why I was avoiding the Facebook. I know that's an awful thing to say, but I just knew it would take on something. And I only want to do things if I can handle them. Thank you for posting that link, Carla. I appreciate you for doing that for us. So welcome. If you're new, always feel free to share with everybody. This is any division, any career level in Mary Kay, from new to emeriti. I don't care where you're at. I feel like this is important, and we bring you amazing, amazing speakers every month. And here's what I want to say about that. These women truly get nothing from this other than just giving back to the Mary Kay world like she asked us to do. So please always send love to our speakers, because it really is one of the most go-get things they could ever do, because we're all busy, right? We're all juggling a trillion plates, and here they are taking time. And Stephanie did not hesitate when I asked her. She came highly recommended, and sorry, you see my grandbaby, very much asked to, they're like, you gotta have Stephanie speak. And then she's like, me? And I'm like, yes, you. And so we have not had the privilege of meeting in person. So Stephanie, I'm so excited to hear a little bit about your story, hear what you have for us today, learn more about you. But I'm going to tell you, the kindest words came from women asking and telling me, you need to have Stephanie speak. They're like, she's a real deal. She loves this company through and through. It doesn't matter what level she's ever been at. She's fun, inviting, approachable, charismatic. So Stephanie, thank you. Thank you for being the woman of integrity, to be someone that Mary Kay, that we can all emulate to be part of Mary Kay. And she would be so proud of you for carrying on her legacy and being so to give to so many women. And I just want you to know, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart for taking your time for this and doing this for us all. And I won't say much more, because in case there's any part, I never want to take away from any training or anything you're sharing. But thank you again, girlfriend. I appreciate you.
Well, thank you. And yes, when you reached out to me, I'm like, are you sure you got the right Stephanie? So thank you for making me feel famous. And I have a huge thank you to many friends who have prayed for me, because honestly, I'm like, are you sure you want me to speak? So thank you for everybody praying and supporting and lifting me up. And so I just want to start talking about a few different points. I have had my Mary Kay business for 22 years. So I have more goals that have not yet been made, but I'm still here and I am very thankful. So the first thing that I just wanted to point out, I'm calling those the B's, B-E, beauty extras. And I'd like to do a play on words and numbers. To me, they're just super fun, right? So the B-E is beauty extra. The first one is to treat people like a treasure. Treat people like a treasure. And that was one of our Mary Kay boxes. And I actually had a customer from a picture that I had made for her. She made a picture and put it in this frame and gave it to me. I mean, that is so special. And I hope that's what we do for our client families and each other, right? Is treat each other like a treasure. Um, so for me, the mindset is all about my customer and my consultant, not about me. It's all about them. Mary Kay said, notice the invisible sign, make me feel special, right? And I totally take that to heart. That means a lot to me. I also tell my customers in a text or verbally that their package, their product purchase is packed with care, prayer, and flair every order because I'm so grateful. We have a ton of competition, even the grocery stores. They could get their skincare, their cosmetics, their fragrances from anywhere. But by choosing us, then I am going to take a little extra care, prayer, and flair for their purchase because I don't want them to even think that they want to go somewhere else. So maybe that might be a mind shift for you as well. So in orders, I do wrap things in tissue. I also maybe add in a piece of candy, add a sticker. You know, it might seem elementary, but again, it's a purchase that should feel like a gift, not just tossed into a bag. And having that mindset that my clients are my family and I have a business thanks to them. So I also have a educated degree in fashion merchandising. So I'm all about props. So like I am surrounded here by all my props that I'm going to start sharing with you. So for instance, talking about, making your packages extra without that kind of budget. I love having something look like $1 million, but it took me $1. So this is a part of a system that will also help cut down to simplify. That way you're not touching things over and over. So for instance, a bag, whether it be a Mary Kay bag or this thank you bag, I start with 10 and I have them together and ready. So the bag is ready. That way when I grab it, I'm only touching the bag. I'm not also touching the tissue. I'm also not trying to find my receipt. It's already in this bag. So when I go to grab the bag to write up the receipt, it feels like a win, right? And I also have a product page from either a book that fell apart or a past book, because that feels good to purge and to reuse. And then I printed some pictures at a pic collage that I made. And it's with this year's, our B, so quarter sharing and whether it be a circle of achievement or whatever unit club, as well as your quota sales. So I put this in also every order. And I actually just had these printed at Walmart because they were only 6 cents each. So I thought I'm going to print these in 60 at a time. And that way I have them. And it's already also all in this bag. So again, when I grab the bag, I have all what I need, the supplies, minus pulling the product. And then I spray the tissue with fragrance as long as that's okay by the customer, because some people don't like that or have allergies, whatever it might be, right? So maybe that will be a system that will simplify for you. And it's also fun to see, whether it be 1, 5, or 10, 20, whatever your goal is, right? And to be like, oh, good, there goes another, there goes another, there goes another. Keep working on your goal. So maybe that will be of help to you. I also, for simplified systems, there went my ghost. He fell off the table. You won't see him. I started with saying, thank you for making me feel famous. One of my other systems I'm going to show you now is thanks to now Emeriti, Rebecca Evans, National Sales Director, Rebecca Evans. When I started 22 years ago, I wasn't in the Mary Kay national area. I was for just a smidge of time in Ermel Boyle Schultz's area. And Rebecca and Vicki Jo Oth were both sales directors at that time. And if you don't think that, writing a note or your newsletters are important, look at this. Where is she? Right here is Rebecca Evans. And here is Vicki Jo Oth. And here is Stephanie Demar on a page with two gals that were nationals. So your handwritten notes and your special touches, is to give somebody a heart hug, right? So if you're sentimental and you keep on to things like this and you come across them, that just, again, treat yourself like a treasure. And thank you, Ermel, and thank you to my unit that we have this, or I have that to look at. But Rebecca had taught, not just me, but I'm talking about her, so I'm going to say, she had taught a system, again, to simplify, right? Each month have either an envelope or a folder, one that says the month and then income, and the other one that is the month and your expenses. So that way you can just keep systemed, even if you're a piler instead of a filer. Anybody else guilty? I'm getting better. But this will help you either do your weekly accomplished sheet, find a receipt. Also in your expenses, you can, wrong one, sorry. You can print off your flyers, hopefully all of you have entered or registered when it was $10 for the giftology that Brittany and Kristen are doing for all of us, coming up October 22nd, right? So this was an expense. I did get it at 10, now it's 13, but still do it. But this is going to turn into income for you and your unit, because you get to invite as many people as you want on here. And look at these prizes that they're giving away. But if you also print this one, it's a reminder you have this coming up and to be inviting your guest, but it's also an expense. So hopefully this kind of system, whether it be a folder or an envelope for you, will start working to your advantage. With numbers and words. Thank you, Monica, for coming up with this kind of flyer, right? Let's talk about income. And she has one that is blank at the top and it's called double deals. So for me, I offer a double deal on the 2nd of the month where they get to offer 2 half price from here. And then on the 20th of the month, I say, all right, back again by popular demand. Even if I didn't have anybody take advantage, they don't need to know. Back by popular demand, this is again on the 22nd of the month. And if you start tracking, so I have that on the inside of my expense page, start tracking who your orders are and how much you increased a sale, right? So the 2nd actually did me really good already this month. So thank you, Monica, for all of that. And if you aren't familiar with that, then I'm sure somebody will be able to help you out. So to simplify and expand on that system, thank you, Rebecca. I also have a folder that says October birthdays, and I put my unit and my consultants in there. And then I also have a column for just family and friends. Whoops, you can't see that one. And then I also have one that says ideas, right? So for the month, because thanks to Hallmark and everything else, all these national days, we have something that we can really use our business and gain extra attention, information, love, as well as income. I mean, let's just have fun to create funds, right? So that was an expansion from, thank you, Rebecca Evans. Whew, anybody already do that? That to me was just so genius. Something that Linda Tupin, I had learned from her. I've gone to 3 of her boot camps that she does. If you haven't gone to one, please look for those because she's so good. She also does, I think it's on Sunday nights, you can get involved. I believe it's $6 a month to her trainings. But she had said, and this was just, I heard this one in August of this year, and that she even knows where the 4 pair of scissors that she has are in her home. That way, if you were in her home, if you needed a pair of scissors, she, wherever you might be, she'd be like, well, go here to get here and pull it out or find it. That's where that pair of scissors will be. And that was just like mind blowing to me. Don't know why. So I have my scissors in a place. If you need a pair of scissors, I can tell you exactly where to go, right? That was good for you too. I even have it with my Scotch tape, with my packaging tape, even like with my bags that I shared, simplify systems. Even if, like, hopefully you're healthy and congratulations. But if you have to take vitamins or medications of some kind, I just started putting them in something like this. It made me feel very old lady, I'll just say. And then my 22-year-old, when she's seen this, she's like, Mom, that's so old. I said, I know, but it's also accountability. And that way, kind of like I said with the tissue and a picture and a product flyer program or a piece of candy, have it all together. That way you're not having to find all those pieces. It's also with this, and it's accountability. Guess what? I haven't taken my pills yet today. If it works, do it. So, again, that way you're not touching things all the time. Because I am educated with merchandising, I love merchandising. For instance, this is a beaker. Yes, it's glass. And I have my clinical solutions in there. And then I do have like all of our jewelry and prizes that you can earn, from the company. Go ahead and have them be a part of your displays, because it just opens conversation. And that way you can also maybe celebrate. It's a reminder to celebrate your customers. Maybe they want to put them in. I also have, like, this is just one section of the beauty bar in our home. And with the fragrances, I have my quart of sales rings there, because I'm like, hey, try that on. You made that goal happen. If you get gifts from friends, and my friend Mary Epilado is actually here with me today, visiting from Florida, she had given me this necklace, and it's a part of my display. It actually is, it's not going to look good like this, me holding it up, but it's a part of my display. That way I see it every day. I think of Mary, I pray for her, I thank God for her, and it also is a conversation piece. Kind of reusing, purposing our jewelry, and even our monthly pieces a lot of times come in fun bags. Well, again, as a reminder of an achievement, I keep my pencils in here. And that way I also have another one in my car for change. It just makes you feel good, right? And it's kind of that award kind of thing. So maybe that's helpful. When you see different pictures, I make them as a collage. Like, whoever made this, kudos to you. I think it's amazing. So I actually put this on Pic Collage and did like copy paste. And I think I had like 8 on, and so I 8 on a page. So just cut them. And then I make samples of the men's holiday body wash and tape it to this kind of picture. What a great bag stuffer as a sample, whether you are able to buy one from the company, or if you need to hand make one, made from love, made from home, whatever you want to call it. But if you tape it onto a picture, or if you aren't familiar with peony garden graphics, or if you maybe call that flower peony wherever you live, I call it peony garden graphics. They have amazing flyers in their Go Give section, and they're out of Cincinnati, Ohio. So I think that's pretty fun, because I'm in Defiance, Ohio. So when you print it, it's a full page, and then you fold it and you fold it in half again. And it's an amazing product program. That's what I call it, because my consultant called it that, and I thought it was amazing, even though it's a flyer. Call it whatever you want. But it has a wonderful graphic of the product. It tells you like insider stuff, how to use. And then on the back, it also suggests more products. Isn't that terrific? I have these flyers folded and printed, and I keep them in boxes with my product. Does this box look familiar? I have a sticker over the number. If you were in the company for the past few years and we had those 12 days of faves boxes, if you used your product to sell at even a better price, thank you, Mary Kay. I love these boxes because this one, I forget what, this might have had the sample of the hydrogel eye petal patches. That's ironic. Then you can keep, look how much I have in there, and it's not even completely full, right? So, and I have this behind product, like for instance, it'd be like this, right? So that way I don't forget to grab a product program to increase awareness or give more education about that sample. Maybe it's just a flyer that's not even that product, but it's more information to encourage. Like, here is the men's, and it showcases some of the colognes on the back. And with this being October, I think it's next weekend or it's the weekend after. It's Sweetest Day. If you aren't capitalizing on Sweetest Day, I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and start doing that. I worked in retail for 9 years. My background actually is cosmetics. And so I had to retire from my previous job because you can't represent, or I can't represent 2 cosmetic companies. And so different things I just see differently. Maybe it's a retail mindset. Sweetest Day is basically Valentine's in October. So who are you going to love on? Who are you going to treat like a treasure? Surprise them, right? Or maybe for teachers or your hairdresser or your mail person or your kiddos, blah, 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 or your people at church, somebody, even your honey that you live with and love on, or your kids. Go ahead, start the gift giving season right now in October over Sweetest Day. It's just something special. It's something extra that they're not thinking of. And or if you do it now, then don't do it in November because you're thankful for them, or at Christmas because it's Christmas and everybody else and you feel obligated. Start it now, and that way it's off your to-do list. Your Mint Bliss, we know we're not always going to have the socks. We sell out of them. This is, oh, my gnome's got something in his beard. This is the way I make the gnomes. And I actually use, this is just polyfill for all of you that like to do sewing and things for like pillows. Yeah, that's not my thing. But I did buy the polyfill, and that is his beard. And then I actually just use a cotton ball, and it's pink because I rubbed it on top of Shy Blush. Super quick, super easy, super cheap. And if you were in a pinch, they could use his little nose as blush color. Anyway, so just kind of fun. To find things to hold your products in, this was a vase. And I'm like, I have to have that. Isn't that cute? And so I keep my brushes in there. And these are the ones that I need to wash. That way they're not in with my brush caddy that are clean. So even things like this, aren't we here to put a smile on somebody else's face along with transforming the way they feel about their skin, the way they look? It's what we see, but it's what we do, right? Also, if you noticed on my hand, I do this at vendor events and even at your appointments, right? So I kind of made lashes. It's what it's supposed to represent. With all of the colors, we have 4 of your eyeliners. And then here I have just a couple shades of the lip liners. And then I thought this was the most adorable bottle for water, and it's a mist. So just mist your hand, kind of feels good on you too. And then guess what? You get to prove that these babies are waterproof. I mean, seriously, look, it's not even smudging. And then it's fun. Go ahead and give somebody your water and have them spray you. I mean, it's so cute and it's so fun. Again, you get a giggle, you get a laugh, you get to be playful. So maybe that's helpful. Food and your bathroom and your office supply areas are such a good place to find caddies, so to speak. This caddy was actually in the area of the bathroom, and I don't know if you can see real well, but it is this beautiful like rosy pink. And so I have the liquid liners with the 3 holiday. It has a place then for the eyeliners and a place for the lip liners, all in one. Too fun. Now that and the water bottle, if you're wondering, I can't see your comments, I'm sorry, so just ask away. But I found both of those at Dollar General. This was $3 and it was 50% off. Again, Neiman Marcus looked like the Lifestyle and Rich and Famous on a budget. Just saying. I also get so many people talking about this pink plastic bathtub. Now I've had this for a while. The water bottle actually I just got like 3 weeks ago, so you might be able to still find those. But this plastic tub, I have the micellar water in, and I think this came in one of our director packs. So it's amazing what we get in there, right? And then I have just a bottle of bubbles that came from the Dollar Tree in like their bridal section. You get what, 6 bottles maybe for $1.25. And then this was, you know, our reusable eco-friendly pads, right? So what this actually had, and I thought bubbles was fun because bubble bath, whatever. Actually, this had Dollar General's brand of bath bombs. I'm like, well, all of that is trash. I just want the bathtub. I also had found some a couple years ago in a porcelain bathtub that are white, that the satin lips sit in so well. It even has the little spout, and that had a candle in it. So I stuck a fork in the candle, popped the candle out, and then washed it, and it was the best display for satin lips. Just be creative. I also found
someone had said it'd be great to do this at booths.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. This was on my hand for over 12 hours at a booth. And again, just give the other person the water, because they're like, what? You want me to spray you with water? Yeah, spray my hand. But if it's hot, again, it feels good because it's just a mist. Thank you, Mary. I also found these little trash cans. How cute is that? And the wheels spin. So I put these on the table, and people can put their cotton balls, their Q-tips, their whatever in. And I also have, these were to return, so I know I need to product replace. But I'm inspired by too much. Like everything makes me giddy and happy. I don't know why I'm echoing. Sorry about that. Also, do you want me to keep talking? Oh, that might have got fixed. Thank you. Let's see what else. Oh, also when I text or on notes, have a tag for yourself, right? Beauty consultant, yes, you are. But my tag is I am your skin specialist, and then the little lip print, beauty BFF, Stephanie. Skin specialist, beauty BFF. That's what I say I am. I want them to, again, not just be, but elevate who you are. And it feels good to say that. I'm going to go back to peonygardengraphics.com. They also have these envelopes, if you're a paper pen girl like I am, that you can put your customer profiles in. And it's like a doctor's office. You can keep a lot of stuff. It keeps your piles into a file. And on the back, it even says, did you add them to your electronic customer app? Added to your PCP mailing list. Oh, and we've got that going on right now already again, October 17th. Please don't miss that deadline. It's such a wonderful boost that the company gives us for pennies. 4 pennies. And then it also has invited to follow on social media. It says layers, tried, ordered, hosted, guest, shared, joined, customer sense, if you, you know, how long they've been a part of your client family, and their birthday. I put their name on here. And then I also, and this wasn't my original thing, it was a training from somebody else that I had learned. But a friend of mine, Caitlin, her and I came up with this page, be your own best customer. And I use this even for my clients. And I started tracking this even with my unit, because I'm still, to me, I'm still their skin specialist and beauty BFF. I want them to be sold out on our products like I am. I don't use another brand lotion. I don't use another brand fragrance. I am Mary Kay head to toe for 22 years. What we have is amazing. Like, can we just applaud the company? Like, seriously, thank you, Mary Kay Cosmetics. We have the best. Also, with your products, like the Mint Bliss, do you go and get massages? Take your Mary Kay Mint Bliss with your Mary Kay Nourishing Oil. Have it be mixed together, whether it be on your body or in a bowl, and have that be your massage lotion. It's amazing. And maybe it will turn into a good sale, maybe even, whether it be a client, family member, or a consultant. Why would they not want to use something that they could also sell because they're sharing? And it's amazing. And I also take the nourishing oil with me when I go and get my nails done, because not big-headed, just proud. And I know that our nourishing oil is way better than the oil, whatever X brand that is, that she has. Again, it upsells and it promotes our product. Just a thought. Oh, on your product packaging, because girls, we just want to be on fire and on point. It's that time of year. This is our best selling season. October, November, and December. It's the holidays of all kinds. What did I write down? I said, let's get it done, girls. It is our biggest season. So go out there and be amazing. So perhaps even normal products, like every day, hand soap, your hand sanitizer, whether these are products that you sell much or don't. Hands down, you're the best around. I don't know who created this, but I think it's amazing. I just taped the two boxes together, wrapped it with a little ribbon, and then added these jewels, these gems. I just put a little piece of tape underneath all of them. I mean, how fun, right? Hands down, you're the best around. Also, any of your star prizes, how do you have cotton balls, Q-tips, and applicators ready? This is the trivet, the 3-tiered trivet that was Kate Spade. That was a star prize when we just got to pick prizes, not actually pick your own prizes. So I don't know. Things I'm like, oh, everywhere I go, even in the food aisle, the tiered stands, you can use it for your business. If you had any of these washcloths, you can kind of make it look like a witch's hat on top of the charcoal mask, right? I wish we could get these again. So displays, just have fun with them. I don't know if you can see any in the back here, but be inspired and reuse what you see, what you learn from other people. Plug in, because my gosh, there is so much. And I want to say thank you, whoever dreamed or discovered using a dry erase marker to, scratch up, color up the top of our gift boxes, and then you just wipe it off with a Kleenex, and it fills in the gold. I know the company had a great idea because the pink and gold is pretty and it's original, but who can read that? I can't. But when you color the tops with a dry erase marker, black, blue, whatever dark color, and then wipe it off, it fills in the color and then you can read it. Genius. Everybody in Mary Kay is a genius. So share your ideas, learn from each other, love on each other. And again, thank you for making me feel super special. I appreciate you. And for everybody who prayed, encouraged me that, yes, they want you. Well, I hope you learned something, or lots of things. Also, on Peony Garden Graphics, they did not ask me to talk about them, I promise, but they are just that good, my friends, and it's free. They have some things you can buy, like those envelopes, but they even have wonderful tracking pages, something like this. It says, dang, you're fine, 369. Track your faces, track your shares, track your wholesale, track your reorders. A tracked number grows. Thank you, Jeannie Martin. And you have cute bins like this you can find from anywhere. You can fill it up and or turn it upside down and use it as product display. Like this one you've seen said Merry Christmas. Well, if I'm using this one, it's not Merry Christmas. I just put the Merry Christmas in the back so you don't see it. So when you do displays, this is my educated background here. You want different heights. Don't just have it flat, because that way your eye is attracted to different things. Okay, well, I think that's everything that I had here. Where did that go? Oh, even on your product reorder labels, you know, with your name, it wants you to put in your phone number. Yes, you need that. Your website is also good, but it wants your address. I don't want my address out there. Everybody is welcome here, but when it's time for you to come, I'll give it to you. And it doesn't like that I do this, but it does let me do it. I put in there instead, you are looking good, girlfriend, on your product reorder. So, you know, be creative, be you, add your personality. Okay.
Love that. That was amazing. Was everybody writing about 1,000,000 miles an hour? Thank God this thing is recorded. So many ideas. Lynette's like, just come to Colorado. I'm like, yes. We need Stephanie just to come and, you know, get our offices all Christmas-fied, our little studios, so we'd be ready to rock and roll. I love everything you shared. And I'm not creative, so I love when, now there's a few original ideas I've come up with or things like that, but your ideas are phenomenal and thinking outside that box. Amazing. Does anybody have a question? I know what one thing's going to be asked. Would you share the thing that you put in your reorder? I saw that on the Lunch and Learn Facebook group. Like, you know, like even if you took a picture of some of the things you're saying, like that you put inside your bags and stuff like that, if you'd post on that Lunch and Learn, when you have time to do that. Because I know some people said, if you're not creative, you need to see it, right? Then you can recreate it for yourself. So I saw that in there. And does anybody else have any questions or, I don't know, anything you want to share with Stephanie or affirm her with? I want to give a couple minutes for that, like I always do.
I will. I'll go.
Okay.
Stephanie Demar, thank you guys for letting me come on this Lunch and Learn. I was literally having my lunch, so thank you for planning it this time. But Stephanie has so much energy when it comes to creative thinking and ideas. And I mean, she can take anything and make it into something cute. And I just appreciate all the things that you shared with us, Stephanie. And just your enthusiasm is contagious for making things look pretty, because people could buy a package. That's what separates us from Amazon, is we can make things look pretty and they get us. And she always reminds me of that. And Stephanie, you're just the best. And you are famous, friend. You are famous.
Sure is. Oh, be your own best customer. They like that on the Lunch and Learn Facebook page too. That and the original thing you had, the quarter sales rings and stuff on that sheet that you put in there. Those were two. Anything you're willing to share on there, I'm sure they'll take it all. Anybody else?
Stephanie, this is Carla from Dallas. And oh my gosh, I was literally writing 1,000,000 miles an hour. I have 2.5 pages of notes from you. And I've got, go buy this, go buy this, go buy this. But on the hand that Suzanne Beatty, who's also on here, she and I have a booth coming up, and that is amazing. I never thought to do that. And I mean, that gets them involved too, instead of just looking, it's like, here, spray me. And yeah, love that. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. And you can even, draw a little heart or a color on them too, right? That way they can leave with that on them and see, even when they wash their hands with soap, that it really is still there.
Right. I'm so excited. Thank you.
Have a good vendor show.
Thank you.
I love that. Anybody else? I'm trying to look through, make sure I didn't miss any questions. I think we got it. I think we have everything on here. Stephanie, that was phenomenal. Thank you. I know why they said to have you share, and multiple people reached out to me. I just want to come to your house and hang out. It'll be so much fun.
Come, Mary did.
Mary showed up. Hi, Mary.
Who doesn't want to go to Stephanie's zoo? I want to go to the Stephanie Zoo.
Yeah.
That is so fun.
So I've got a barn and beauty. I've got a mini zoo with our daughter's horse and a mini cow and a mini donkey. I've got 3 goats, 2 different breeds, And yeah, come meet Fergie and Lily and Bentley and Amigo and Jill and Genevieve and Salt and Pepper.
I'm just gonna say it's like a Hallmark movie here. The farm looks like the Handsome Stud should be coming out anytime. And then she took us to town this morning, and it looks like a town from a Hallmark movie. Now I'm from Orlando, so we don't have those in Orlando. It's amazing here.
Oh, where do you live
Defiance,
at?
Ohio. Come visit Defiance, Ohio.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Thank
Yeah,
you
that's
so
great.
much for your time, your energy, your inspiration. Thank you all for joining today. I hope you're starting your October and your holiday season off with a blast. I know you're all going to have the best year yet in Mary Kay, the best you've seen. And so thank you all. Have an amazing Thursday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck. God bless you abundantly.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.